Tucked away in the remote mountains of central Japan lies Shirakawa-go, a village that seems frozen in time, especially under a thick blanket of winter snow. This quiet place is famous for its breathtaking gasazakuri houses, ancient wooden structures with steeply pitched thatched roofs, shaped like hands pressed together in prayer. These roofs are not just striking to look at. They were ingeniously designed to shed heavy snow, allowing villagers to survive some of the harshest winters imaginable. When you first see Shirakawa-go in winter, the soft white snow contrasts sharply with the dark wooden frames and golden straw roofs, creating a scene almost otherworldly in its serene beauty. It's easy to wonder how such an isolated place has preserved these remarkable homes across centuries, standing resilient against nature's unforgiving cold. But beyond their architectural genius, Shirakawa-go harbors enigmatic tales that whisper through the icy winds and snow-laden pines. Local folklore speaks of mysterious spirits said to watch over the village during the long winter months. These ancient guardians, some say, protect the villagers and their homes from harm, ensuring that life continues despite the fierce snowstorms that often isolate Shirakawa-go from the outside world. The stories are not uniform. Some elders recount sightings of glowing figures near the roofs, while others speak of strange sounds echoing through the valleys on cold nights. It's a mix of rumor, memory, and perhaps the villagers' deep connection to their land, passed down through generations. One popular legend tells of a spirit known as the Yukino-kami, or snow god, who is believed to descend to the village only when the snow falls heaviest, cloaking everything in silence and protection. Whether seen as a guardian, a warning, or simply a symbol of nature's power, this spirit plays a central role in the village's winter mythology. These tales might serve a practical purpose as well, offering comfort and explanation during months when survival was anything but certain. The lines blur between reality and myth in Shirakawa-go's snowy landscape, where the physical world of timber and straw meets the intangible world of ancient belief. While it's impossible to verify these stories, the legends of the winter spirits continue to resonate, weaving a mysterious magic into the very fabric of the village. As we explore Shirakawa-go, we'll not only admire the architectural marvels that define it, but also delve into the intriguing folklore that has shaped the community's identity for hundreds of years. In this remote corner of Japan, the winter isn't just a season. It's a stage for age-old mysteries where the natural and supernatural seem to walk hand in hand. The silence of the snow-covered mountains carries secrets, some whispered by the wind, others locked in the hearts of those who call Shirakawa-go home. What role do these ancient spirits play? Are they protectors, mere stories, or something in between? As the snow falls heavier and the village lights flicker against the dark winter night, these questions beckon us deeper into the legend and lore of Shirakawa-go's winter guardians. The origins of Shirakawa-go's winter spirits are shrouded in a blend of folklore and historical whispers passed down through generations of villagers. According to local storytellers, these spirits, often described as gentle yet powerful entities, emerge from the harsh and unforgiving mountain winters themselves. In a place where avalanches could obliterate homes and freezing temperatures threaten lives, it seems these legends arose as a way to find hope and protection against nature's overwhelming force. One common thread in these stories is the belief that the spirits serve as guardians, watching vigilantly over the village to prevent disasters. They are said to cloak the valley in a mysterious silence during the heaviest snowfalls, calming the storm and guarding against avalanches that might otherwise sweep through the tightly clustered houses. Historians and folklorists who have studied the region suggest that these tales may have been a means for villagers to feel a sense of control in an environment where so much was uncertain. Winter, especially in the past, was not just a season but a test of endurance. Elders recount times when families huddled inside the gasazakuri homes, listening for the slightest shift in the snow, while prayers and offerings were reportedly made to appease these unseen protectors. The rituals and stories likely helped build community resilience, fostering a shared belief that the spirit's presence offered safety and comfort amid the cold. Interestingly, the architecture of Shirakawa-go itself seems intertwined with these legends. The iconic steep roofs, angled sharply like hands pressed together in prayer, may symbolize more than just a practical response to snow. Some local interpretations suggest they were designed not only to shed snow quickly, but also to honor or invite the protection of the spirits. The exposed wooden beams and the intricate thatching methods are thought to harmonize with the natural surroundings, creating a sacred environment in tune with the land's spiritual energy. Whether intentional or a meaningful coincidence, this blend of function and folklore adds to the village's enchanting aura. Moreover, villagers have shared tales that certain structural features of the homes, like small windows and heavy wooden shutters, were believed to keep the spirits inside, guarding the household through long, dark winters. The cracking sounds of frozen wood and the whisper of wind through the eaves were sometimes interpreted as communication from these ancient beings, reminding the villagers that they were never truly alone. These ideas contributed to a deep, almost mystical relationship between the people and their environment. While there is no scientific evidence to prove the spirits' existence, their presence in local legend is undeniable. They embody the fragile balance between human ingenuity and nature's overwhelming power. In this precarious harmony, Shirakawa-go's survival across centuries becomes something of an unresolved story where architecture meets mythology and practicality entwines with belief. The winter spirits, whether seen as protectors, symbols, or simply expressions of communal hope, remain a potent reminder of how culture and environment shape each other. Today, the stories continue to be shared, sometimes whispered beside warm hearths or recounted during snowy evenings, keeping the mystery alive. Shirakawa-go's winter spirit legends hold a special place not just in local storytelling, but in shaping the village's very identity. These tales, while unverified and steeped in folklore, provide a lens through which both residents and visitors can connect with something far larger than the physical landscape. They bridge the gap between past and present, weaving a sense of continuity that survives the relentless passage of time and the isolation imposed by winter's grasp. The cultural significance of these ancient guardians is profound. For the villagers, the stories are more than just ghostly whispers. They represent hope, resilience, and a collective memory forged through survival. In a remote mountain community where danger was once ever present, the winter spirits offered explanations for sudden shifts in nature and reassurance that unseen protectors watched over their homes. This kind of mythology bolsters community spirit, creating bonds grounded in shared beliefs and experiences. Even today, during the most biting cold or the deepest snow, asking whether the spirits are near remains a quietly posed question, as if the village itself listens. From a broader perspective, Shirakawa-go's mysterious legends are a vital part of what draws people from around the world. The village is not only admired for its architectural marvels, but also for the intangible heritage these stories represent. Tourists come hoping to glimpse the essence of these ancient beliefs, to feel a connection with something mystical in a world that often feels entirely explained and mapped. The allure of the unknown, the possibility that these protective spirits are somehow present, adds depth to the experience of visiting. Such legends invite imagination, enriching the visitor's journey and transforming Shirakawa-go from a museum of old houses into a living, breathing community where the boundaries between history and myth soften. It is essential, however, to acknowledge that these stories belong firmly to the realm of folklore. There is no concrete evidence that the spirits exist beyond the oral traditions and vivid imaginations of those who nurture the tales. Yet, this uncertainty does not diminish their cultural value. In fact, the unresolved nature of the legends preserves their mystery and protects their significance as cultural treasures. Stories that can't be conclusively proven invite ongoing curiosity, conversation, and reverence, qualities that help keep Shirakawa-go vibrant in an age when many ancient traditions risk fading away. In contemplating these legends, we see how tales of unseen guardians contribute to a unique sense of place. They remind us that heritage is not just about physical objects or buildings, but also about the stories and beliefs that communities hold dear. They nourish identity, inspire respect for nature's power, and deepen the emotional ties to home and history. As you explore Shirakawa-go, allow yourself to embrace both the tangible and the intangible. Admire not only the graceful architecture engineered to withstand the harshest winters, but also the stories that whisper on the wind, mysteries wrapped in snow, alive in the quiet nights. In the dance between wood, straw, and spirit, Shirakawa-go offers a rare chance to experience a world where human resilience and ancient belief still walk side by side.